We recently visited Supai on the Havasupai Reservation in Arizona to see some amazing waterfalls. There have been a few questions about our experience since we returned, so we wanted to put a video together to provide some answers to help you with your planning. Let's go. Supai, Arizona is located in the Grand Canyon on the Havasupai Reservation. If you want to visit Supai, you'll need a permit to hike down to the village as there are no roads. You'll start from Hilltop, which is about 65 miles from Peach Springs, Arizona. We only carried enough water for the first day hike because there is a natural spring in the campground. Fern Spring is located a short distance after entering the campground to the left against the canyon wall. You will see signs. You may choose to treat the water if you wish, but we didn't. It is a natural spring and we didn't have any ill effects.
Okay, and just FYI too, with the water, it is kind of warm because it is a natural spring. But what we did is once we filled up the bladder, we left the bladder out overnight to get it to a much cooler temperature.
Because it was cold.
There are some basic rules you need to be aware of whenever you're in the campground or hiking. There is a sign posted just inside the campground and it will give you a majority of the information you need. Be aware, violation of some of the rules can result in fines or worse. The campground stretches for almost a mile with lots of sites available. During our stay, I saw that most people tended to stay between the first and second bathroom, so it was a little tight there. There were plenty more sites available past the second bathroom where we stayed and on past the third bathroom. Just FYI, past the third bathroom is the way down to Mooney Falls. The climb down to the base of Mooney Falls can be difficult, but it's based on your ability and comfort level. Take your time, wear gloves, and be patient. There is a potential to get hurt or worse if you fall, so take this climb seriously. Once you pass through the tunnels, the next section will be climbing down rocks while holding onto chains. There is no safety net. Once you get close to the bottom, the mist from the falls will become an issue, so be aware of that. To obtain your wristbands and check in for your adventure, you'll need to go to the Caverns Inn in Peach Springs, Arizona. It's about 45 minutes northeast of Kingman. You should check in the day before 5 p.m. Try to start your hike early the next morning, but be aware you can't sleep in your car at Hilltop. It's not allowed as of February of 2023. Also, it's about 65 miles from Peach Springs to Hilltop, so plan for that. The cafe has a great selection of food for hikers, and the prices are reasonable. A burger is under $10, so it's less than one you get in Vegas, and it was delicious. They offer free Wi-Fi in the cafe, and the cell signal there in the village was strong. I had 4 bars. The general store will have some essentials, but try to prepare for your hike and keep in mind the needs of the tribe members. The cafe and the general store did accept credit cards. As of February 2023, the cost of a helicopter ride out of Supai is $100 cash, no credit cards. You'll need to check in early on the day you want to fly, and the line will start to form about 8 a.m., and it will be on a first-come, first-served basis. The flights will start about 10 a.m., with tribe members having priority. The first visitors/hikers will probably start to fly out about 1 p.m. based on your position on the list, so be patient. Pack mules must be reserved online before you visit. One mule can carry up to 4 bags with a maximum of 32 pounds per bag. The fee is $400 per mule, but that includes the trip down to the campground and back to Hilltop. If you have other questions about the mules, go to the official HavasuPaiTribe.com.
All right, as you can see, we got a little fire going. Now there's a sign up that says no campfires, but we did check, and they had some floods here a while back, and they were saying it's okay to burn some fires or to have a campfire. You know, our neighbor right over there has got one going too, but
as long as you're safe.
As long as we're safe and help them get rid of some of the debris that was left over from the flood.
From Hilltop, you'll hike approximately 8 miles to the road going into the village. Hiking through the village will add about another mile, then it will be about 2 miles to the campground. On the way to the campground, you'll pass Navajo Falls, 50-foot Falls, and Havasu Falls. The road leaving the village is relatively level all the way to the campground. From the entrance of the campground to Mooney Falls is about 1 mile. From Mooney Falls to Beaver Falls is about 3 miles, then another 6 miles if you plan to go to the confluence. It's almost 18 miles round trip from the campground to the confluence. Expect to hike 30 to 50 miles during your visit, depending on how many sites you want to visit. We hope this answers some questions you may have had regarding a trip to this beautiful place. If you have other questions, just leave them below and we'll answer as soon as possible. If you liked the video, please click the like button. If you'd like to subscribe and follow us on our adventures, please do so. If you have any comments or suggestions, let us know and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.